Hello, it is Matt, and welcome to episode 76 of Gross Oversimplifications, where I talk about how to do stuff to your guitar yourself. And I'm not going to do it today because I was going through my phone, deleting the 4 million megabytes. Probably was 4 million megabytes. There was a lot of photos in my phone, and I thought, rather than just deleting them, I'll have a chat about them. I'll try to do this real quick because it's kind of boring. I'm going to be looking over here because my computer's over here, but I'll put the picture up here, and then we can all have a chat about it. Not really. So, I'm going to spend 3 minutes talking about these pictures. This is what happens when you don't tin your wires on the switch. Looks crap, don't do that, tin your wire. This is what happens when you take your neck on and off your guitar a million times. Make sure the screws are lined up properly, otherwise I've got to fix it. It's a gross-ass bridge that had to be replaced. This is one of my pet peeves when somebody uses cloth wiring on a very small component that doesn't match any of the other wiring. It's ugly. Don't do that. That's Smooth Yoda. That's some very extreme wiring. This person was complaining that their low E was rattling and they didn't know why. Maybe I'll do something on restringing. Probably won't. String trees are for one string, people. Don't do that. This is a nice old RD that somebody rewired with house wire. Don't do that. That's close up of the pot, which is technically fine, but it's come on. It's like an $8,000 guitar. This is your yearly reminder to change the battery in your guitar. Otherwise, you have to buy another $500 preamp. When you are buying new tuners, just buy the right tuners. There's options. You don't have to do this. I don't know what's going on here. There's your rag. There's an excellent cavity before people complain about quality control. There's the wiring in it. And my problem with this is kind of hard to tell what's going on. And if I can't work it out, then you're in trouble. This is a cool one. This is a piece of solder that somebody used as a wire, which I'm not even mad about. I think that's really impressive. I don't know how they did it. Good on you. This is what happens if you don't tighten your tuners properly. The gear strips out, and then you've got to buy a new one. More tape. Don't tape anything. Gross Floyd. Mean. This is what's inside a factory nut. Often. Nothing. There's a bad Evertune route that somebody did. This is some glued-on wiring, which I'm, again, impressed about, but don't glue your wires. No comment. That's honestly impressive. That's a bass player that thought that his strings were fine. Another Gross Floyd. Some weird binding that melted. I don't think it was real binding. That's my favorite truss rod thing ever. That's what happens when you re-glue your bridge without fixing it first and use some weird stuff. I'm going to stop this. This is great. Who cares about the timer? Put limits on this stuff. This is another. This wiring it's totally wrong, but mainly I wanted to make note of the part where the cap leg is touching the pot. It's not doing anything. Insulate your cap legs if you're going to do it that way. And this is my favorite photo that I wanted to get to. This was from a lady who's actually vision impaired. I just did some wiring fix on this. I think a switch or something. But she put puffy paint pen on her fret markers, like Braille, so she could feel it when she played. Amazing. Anyway, that'll do for now. I'm going to take up too much of your precious time. Have a good week. I might do this again. It's kind of fun. For me.